Thank you very much. Now, the topic at hand. How can you be great and how can Nigeria be great? You cannot be great doing the same things you did 50 years ago. You cannot be great focusing on culture and on education. Education will free you. You translate the Bible into various languages. You have churches in every street corner. But if we translate history books and agricultural books for all our languages, maybe we will have a farm in every street corner. Maybe we can change our mindset. Maybe we can think differently from the way we think. When I was in the Senate, I proposed a bill that all combustion engine cars will be banned by 2035. 108 senators voted against me. They could not understand what I said. That's okay, because in 2035, no country on earth will be making combustion engine cars. Whether you like it or not, you will drive an electric car. That's the truth. Now, when you become a leader, governor, senator, or president, you want to lead. You want to take positions that make you different. You want to lead. When Trump said America would go to Mars, he didn't call NASA and ask them how quickly they could build a rocket. He made a statement. When Kennedy said America would go to the moon, he didn't call NASA and ask them when they would get to the moon. You must make bold decisions. You must decide what you want for your people. Education. You cannot educate your people fast enough by building schools, training teachers. The fastest way to educate Nigerians is internet. Your telephone. This telephone is worth more than 15 years in the classroom. Everything you want in this world is here. You can learn, educate your children, educate your parents, educate your farmers. You can be different folks. But if we keep doing the same things we did 50 years ago, Nigeria will never develop. We will never develop. There's no magic to science. There's no magic to agriculture. There's no magic to the thought process. I meet people every day. I can't teach you intelligence. I can say 2 plus 2 is 4. That's a mathematical action. You can't argue with that. But I can't teach you intelligence. Do you want to learn? Do you want to be a different person? Do you want to be successful in life? Or you want to just sit there and do nothing? You don't seek public office so you can recover your investment. And while you're there, you're having such a good time. You forget why you're in office. 3 years later, you want to run for re-election. Then you got to make the same kind of money again. Then lose it. Then win it. And then you turn around and say, let us pray. For those of you familiar with a prayer, you pray for the food you're about to receive, not the food you ate all by yourself. You got to help everybody else.
So let me take you back to 1983. In 1983, when I set up Miss Universe Nigeria, the purpose was to go to the Miss Universe pageant. We had a winner, we're excited, and somebody the next day wrote an article in Daily Times and said Ben Bruce was sending a girl to the Miss Universe pageant where South Africa was participating. In 1983, we had the apartheid system. Mandela was in prison. Nigeria's foreign policy states Nigeria will not sit in the same room, in the same arena, the same conference with South Africa. So we had the pageants. The girl couldn't go anywhere until South Africa was free. Remember what I said. Whatever you do in life, you learn about foreign policy. Foreign policy is about anything that affects other countries in your country.
I believe Nigeria can change and not to change. But you have a responsibility to choose the right folks to lead us. Illiterates, legal illiterates cannot fix Nigeria. You cannot. You have to pay attention to the people you elected to office. You sit back and you complain. Then you raise your kids abroad. They're born abroad. The Constitution is very clear. All of you having kids born abroad, those children, under most conditions, cannot run for office in Nigeria for the presidency of this country. We're creating a two-class system. We need to change the Constitution because of your healthcare system in this country. The middle class and the upper class all have kids abroad. There are repercussions for your actions, and I'm guilty of that too. We must be careful. We need to change our constitution. A child born abroad from a Nigerian parent must have the same right as a child born in this country. You marry somebody from abroad, they must have the same rights as you, the two people in this country. If your wife is foreign, they must have the same rights as you. If you live abroad, you must have the right to vote for public office in this country. We cannot be lazy, unadventurous, no imagination, don't think, don't dream. We cannot succeed or become anything in life unless we change the way we function.